Swami Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today continuing to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 3, text number 28. Anam cha ururasam tebhyaha datva bhagavat arpanam go vipram artha asavaha shuraha pranemuhu bhuvi murdhabhihi Annam chororasam tebhyo Dattva bhagavatarpanam Govi prartha savakshura Pranimur bhuvi murdhabhihi Annam chororasam tebhyo Dattva bhagavatarpanam Govi prartha savakshura Pranimur bhuvi murdhabhihi Annam chororasam tebhyo Dattva bhagavatarpanam Govi prartha savakshura Pranimur bhuvi murdhabhihi
Annam chorurasam tebhyo Dattva bhagavatarpanam Govi prartha savakshura Pranimur bhuvi murdhabhihi Annam chorurasam tebhyo Dattva bhagavatarpanam Govi prartha savakshura Pranimur bhuvi murdhabhihi Annam charurasatebhyo Tatva Bhagavadarpanam Govipratha Sabhasura Pranimon Bhuvimodhabhihi
Annam charurasantebhyo
Annam charurasatebhyo
Datva Bhagavadarpanam Govipratva Savasuraha
Govipratha Sabhasura
Parimor Bhumi Mordhabihi
Pranimon Bhuvimodhabhihi
Annam charurasantebhyo
Annam charurasatebhyo
Datva Bhagavadarpanam
Datva Bhagavadarpanam Govipratha Sabhasura Pranimon Bhuvimodhabhihi Annam charurasantebhyo 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 Datva Bhagavadarpanam Govipratha Sabhasura Pranimon Bhuvimodhabhihi Annam
foodstuff.
foodstuff
Cha,
Cha
also.
Uru rasam
Highly delicious.
highly delicious
Tebhyaha,
Tebhyaha
unto the Brahmanas.
unto the Brahmanas
Datva,
Datva
after supplying.
after supplying
Bhagavatarpanam,
Bhagavatarpanam
which was first offered to the personality of Godhead.
which was first offered to the personality of God.
Go, cows. Vipra, Brahmanas. Artha, purpose. Asavaha, purpose of living.
purpose of living.
Shuraha,
Shuraha,
all the valiant kshatriyas.
all the valiant Kshatriyas.
Pranimuhu,
Pranimuhu,
offered obeisances.
offered obeisances.
Bhuvi,
Bhuvi,
touching the ground.
touching the ground.
Murdhavihi,
Murdhavi,
with their heads. Translation. Thereafter they offered the Brahmanas highly delicious foodstuffs, first offered to the personality of Godhead, and offered their respectful obeisances by touching their heads to the ground. They lived perfectly by protecting the cows and the Brahmanas. The behavior exhibited by the descendants of Yadu on the pilgrimage site of Prabhas was highly cultured and exactly to the point of human perfection. The perfection of human life is attained by following three principles of civilization: protecting the cows, maintaining the Brahminical culture, and above all, becoming a pure devotee of the Lord. Without becoming a devotee of the Lord, one cannot perfect one's human life. The perfection of human life is to be elevated to the spiritual world. There is no birth, no death, no disease, and no old age. But it is the highest perfectional aim of human life. Without this aim, any amount of material advancement in so-called comforts can only bring the defeat of the human form of life. Brahmanas and Vaishnavas do not accept any foodstuff which is not first offered to the personality of Godhead. Foodstuff offered to the Lord is accepted by the devotees as the mercy of the Lord. After all, the Lord supplies all kinds of foodstuffs, both to the human beings and the other animals. A human being must be conscious of the fact that all foodstuffs, namely grains, vegetables, milk, butter, etc., the prime necessities of life, are supplied for mankind by the Lord, and such foodstuffs cannot be manufactured by any scientist or materialist in a laboratory or factory established by human effort. The intelligent class of men are called Brahmanas, and those who have realized the absolute truth in his supreme personal feature are called Vaishnavas. but both of them accept foodstuff which are the remnants of sacrifice. Sacrifice is ultimately meant to satisfy the Yagya Purush, Vishnu. In Bhagavad Gita it is said that one who accepts foodstuffs as the remnants of sacrifice is free from all sinful actions. And one who cooks foodstuff for maintenance of his body takes in all kinds of sins, which lead only to suffering. The foodstuffs prepared by the Yadus at the Prabhasa pilgrimage site to offer to the bona fide Brahmanas. There were all offered to the personality of Lord Vishnu. The Yadus offered their sincere obeisance by touching their heads to the ground. The Yadus of any enlightened family and Vedic culture are trained for attainment of human perfection by total cooperation of service between the different divisions of social orders. The word Uru Rasam is also significant here. Hundreds of dishes can be prepared simply by the combination of grains, vegetables, and milk. All such preparations are in the mode of goodness, and therefore may be offered to the personality of Godhead. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord accepts only foodstuffs which are within the range of fruits, flowers, leaves, and liquids, provided they are offered in complete devotional service. Devotional service is the only creation for a bona fide offering to the Lord. The Lord assured that He positively eats such foodstuff offered by the devotees. So, judging from all sides, the Yadus were perfectly trained civilized persons, and their being cursed by the Brahmana stage was only by the desire of the Lord. The whole incident was a warning to all concerned that no one should behave lightly with Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. Thus, and the Bhaktivedanta purpose of the third canto, third chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Lord Pastimes Out of Vrindavana. Om Namo. Om Agyanam Timirandasya Vinanjana Shalakaya Chaksharun Militam Vina Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vikasha Swami Tinine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashchichada Shtarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasvi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anam Charura Samtevyo Dattva Bhagavatarpanam Gopi Prakha Savakshura Pranimur Bhuvimurdhavihi. So here we see the example of proper behavior, how we should acting according our conditions, because all of us, we have some qualifications, we have some desires, behavior, we have some qualities, and according to this we should acting the system of varnas and ashramas. Prabhupada stressed many times about this importance of varnashrama. Many times we also spoke about this from Vyasasan, and we spoke about this among ourselves. But we can speak this continuously, non-stop. It's like Bhagavatam. Also, you can, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's heard many times stories about Prahlad Maharaj, about Dhruv Maharaj, but he continuously wants to hear more. Even some technical points in Srimad Bhagavatam. This is also Srimad Bhagavatam. We cannot separate this from Krishna pastimes or Krishna attributes and Krishna features, Krishna's beauty. We cannot separate this because it's Krishna himself. Even he told that in Bhagavad Gita, this is famous shloka Chaturmaryama Ishtam. Where is this sweetness of rasas? It's not there, but for Varna and for Ashrama it's also Krishna, because he gave these instructions. This means we cannot separate these instructions from Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada tried to establish this Varnashrama in the Western countries. And it looks, in the beginning, Srila Prabhupada gave some kind of higher standard of practicing Krishna consciousness, because he's expecting that his disciples will be in the level of Paramahamsas. And immediately he told you can chant Hare Krishna, attentively, and you will be in the higher position of spiritual advancement. But after some time he understands that disciples cannot chanting properly and they're not ready. And because of that, they have so many fall downs. Like Brahmanas can fall down, the sannyasi can fall down, many disciples, many examples we have. And then Srila Prabhupada understand that he should establish Varnashram. It's not exactly like he have doubts and all like this. Is of course it's all these pastimes, but he show us example like Kalki Prabhu told a few days ago that he asked Guru Maharaj about position of Narada Muni. He's in the city of Nidasiddhi or he's Sadhana Bhakta. No. Yes, he's Nitya Siddha, but he came like to show us example. And we can see this, we can apply it with Srila Prabhupada also. We can see it on Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We also can think that, so why he's acting like this, to show us example, how to surpass, how to destroy all the impediments of in our life if we will go to Krishna. And this is the best example. And Srila Prabhupada, if you will see his letters and his lectures and his commentaries after 1973, 74, that he's more and more started to stress these points about Varnashama. In our big fortune, we have books where elaborately we have descriptions about the importance of Varnashama. Like you can see the Mother and Masters. You can see this all the book. And this is directly about Varnashama. And even when you read this book, you can see Guru Maharaj told that this is the name, Mother and Masters. This is the title for attractions, because this is very brightly, this vivid, you can see this very attractive, Mother and Masters, especially in the first picture. You remember this mother one with baby in sari, and another woman with the gun, in military dress. It's very attractive, what is this? Because your mind became agitated because of that. But actually, this is a book about Varnashama. This is the book how we can properly behave and our circumstances. And Srila Prabhupada told us many times more and more. You can see 1976, 1977, he told about the college of Varnashama. When his disciples was completely bewildered and frustrated, how is possible, Srila Prabhupada, you want to produce kshatriyas? Prabhupada told, yes, we need kshatriyas. But kshatriyas should train themselves how to kill another living beings. Prabhupada told, yes, you should do it. You should do this. How is possible? But this is the question of faith. Whatever we have in our practice is the question of faith. Recently, also, Rishi Kumar Prabhu asked what we should do if Guru can give you some instructions and you cannot perform these instructions. He asked us this question. But actually, initiation, it means disciple can. He already gave everything whatever belongs to him, like his life, his body, his vacha, his words, and mind, and intelligence. He gave to Guru, and now Guru can engage him properly. Now he is controlling his body, mind, and everything. And one desire, disciple should have only one desire, like how I can fulfill the instructions of Guru Maharaj. Every time he's eager to ask what I should do, please guide me, please teach me, because I don't know what is good for me, what is bad for me, should I do like this or like this. But best, if you ask, I ready to perform all your desires. I ready to do anything. Whatever you tell me, whatever you can tell me, I will do this. Of course, it's a little bit it's so much. Sometimes it looks like so much, because like Guru Maharaj told us, sometimes disciples is coming to me and they're asking, you please give me some instructions, I'm ready to perform, you can give me some special instructions. It's like some general coming to some military army, and he told, I'm ready to perform your instructions, like please leave me. And Guru Maharaj told that at least you chant 16 rounds for your life, for regulative principles, this will be enough. I will be satisfied with this. Because even this is rare, because even if you will do this full life, it will be something extraordinary. But sometimes we're thinking like, I'm ready for this, this. If you will be ready, Krishna through spiritual master give you instructions, if you will be ready. And sometimes you're thinking the opposite, like, I'm not ready. But if you are not ready, it means you don't have a proper faith. This can be a problem, because if you don't have a faith, you don't have the faith of instructions of Guru, you don't have this Guru. It is also very difficult to understand, because our Western mind is not easily accept the instructions and the process. You can see even in India, and Bangladesh, in Sri Lanka, Nepal, all this, like Bharatavarsha, previously was one country, even all world, but this is significant. We can see points that they can easily accept the process. Sometimes so much easily, so much. Like in Salem, one devotee, the senior devotee gave a class. He told Indians very innocent, Even you can put some person can put the 4 bricks and like 1, 2, 3, 4, and inside he put some fire, and he can sit and put some grains like swaha, swaha. He's put some, and somebody will passing nearby, and he thinking, oh, some sacrifice is going on. I should circumambulate 3 times. No, he circumambulate once, twice, thrice, and he don't know what is going on, to whom they worship, which kind of sacrifice is there. But because of culture, because of this simplicity, he also, I should respect. This person do some sacrifice, I should respect, and he's going like this. Simple, also a few days ago, we spoke about this offense. Rishi Kumar Prabhu spoke about these offenses. I guess he spoke. And when one Brahmana, Gopal Champu, he created some cures, and he became like his body became Gopal. Yes. Chapana. And he was nearby a tree, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went nearby, and he asked, "Oh, please help me, what to do? Your Supreme Personality of Godhead." And actually, you can see in the stories of what is described the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is going here from one village to another village, and the people can see him. And you can see in every Bengali people, they also so simple and so innocent that they can accept somebody like Avatara. Because if you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's like, no, the relatives, the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his friends, associates, is here, like this. Maybe he also is Avatara, Maybe he also is Avatara. And especially this person, if exhibit himself like I'm Avatara, and make some magic, like this, and speak some beautiful words, or singing something, or can mention the signs of ecstasy, this rolling, crying, maybe. Also recently we heard this example that in Maipur, they have some competition among some Kirtana groups. You heard this? Some Kirtana groups from all over the world came in Maipur, and they have some competition in Kirtan. Oh. Who perform Kirtan like the best, yes. And they have some group from Germany, they have from group some US, they have group from Australia, and they have many groups from India, like Bengali, Oriya, South, and all this. And they perform Kirtan. In some groups it was completely ecstatic, they rolling, they crying, they embracing each other, they jumping, then playing some, and finally they came to Prabhupada and told Prabhupada, they disturbing Prabhupada so much because it was nearby his room, and this sound was very close to his room, and he was so much disturbed because of this, because it's very loudly, so many expressions. And finally they came to Srila Prabhupada and they told, oh Srila Prabhupada, nowadays we have this, now we see who is number one among this, all these Kirtaniya groups. And Prabhupada, oh, what? He told, what is this? This is not our tradition. This is Kirtan and competition. How we can combine this each together? And he was completely against this. But the expressions, this is, we try to imitate sometimes like ecstasy. Of course, sometimes we should push ourselves, like in Mangalarity. You don't have a power to jump, you're completely sleepy, and you don't want to dancing, singing loudly. But you should push yourself, like Guru Maharaj told. You should start, and this is enthusiasm will come. But like in Sankirtans, it's the same. Sometimes we go outside, we don't have power, we don't have proper consciousness. Sometimes. And you should start, just always ask some, no, this person is not good. Maybe I should go to another person. This is also not good. Where is good person? Where is good person? Who can receive this knowledge? Where is he? This is very old. This is very young. This is like this. This is like this. No, if you start to ask anyone, one by one, like this, like in Russia. Some brahmacharis, they have some rule. If you not stop someone during some 20-30 seconds, it means you are in Maya. You should ask everyone, don't start to think, oh maybe this is good, maybe it's not good, what to speak. Just anyone, don't stop. Like maximum 20 seconds. 20 seconds, like you're gonna have some gap in between when you approach someone. It means we should push ourselves. We should push ourselves. Otherwise, sometimes maybe it looks like imitate, when you imitate, like you're in ecstasy like this. But almost we are in Tamagun, under the guidance of Tamagun, and because of that we should push ourselves. And even you see when you start to jump in Mangalarity, and you can see the power is coming, and you wake up. Because this is Tamagun, and also this is prayers when we're singing every day, the Guru Ashtaka. There's mentioned it in Vaishnava songs. You should sing loudly, and you can get benefit. Each benefit, you will go to Galoka directly, or you cannot take a birth. In Vaishnava songs in the beginning, and the top of this page is mentioned by which kind of benefit. You never take a birth again in material world, you will go to spiritual world. That person who is chanting loudly and this Guru Ashtaka in the morning time, he will go to Galoka or something. Never take birth in material world. It means we should do this, and it is very auspicious, because after some time really taste will come, and we can feel this taste, real taste. But in the beginning, we don't have this taste. We have taste for material activity, because we did this many times, and still, like in this fan, it is when even if you switch off this fan, but still, because by inertia, he's continues to working, and because of that, we should be patient. This process is working, but we should push ourselves. And this particular system given to us for our spiritual advancement is Varnashama. All people can take a part of Varnashama. Everyone, even Shudra, even Chandala, and everyone can take a part. Because of that, Srila Prabhupada, when he tried to establish, you chant Hare Krishna, no need this Varnashama, nothing this, no need this. But then he understands, you are not ready. My disciples and all the people is not ready. Because of that, he tried to re-establish Varnashama. And he gave this gradually process. And also that's very important, Three things Prabhupada mentioned in this commentary. He told with cow protection and maintain Brahminical culture, and above all becoming a pure devotee of the Lord. This means we need only this, and the third one, becoming a pure devotee of the Lord. But without this cow protection and maintaining Brahminical culture is very difficult. Cow protection is mean cow can give you everything. Like we have this experience, we living in a farm community in Russia, and this farm community was like almost in the north of Russia. Maybe it's like if you go to Vancouver or even Russia, some Winnipeg, it's very cold places, or Alaska. You know, only 3 months a year you have a sun, and all another 8-9 months you have very cold weather. This means for growing vegetables and growing fruits you have only 3 months. And if it's not growing and winter came a little bit earlier than 3 months, this means everything is destroyed. And it was so many times, because you started to growing some potatoes or some tomatoes inside in your house, like they're growing a little bit, and then you put some warm place also in the room, and when the sun is started to shining, you can go outside and put in the earth, and we have only some very limited time. But we have experience for this for 2-3 months. We have enough vegetables and fruits like for full year, because we have some underground room, I don't know how, storage, and you can put like potato, cabbage, pumpkin, many things like carrot. You can put, and the full year you can take fresh, no problem. And you have some like jams, some juices, everything from fruits. Even some people is coming like from city to this village, so like a guest. They were surprised how it's possible. For 2-3 months, like few brahmachari, there was like 3 brahmachari was there, me and Vaita and this one senior devotee, our good brother. And 3 brahmachari can make so many like arrangements for full year, and even some people is coming from outside. They can festivals, and they even when they will go back to home, they can take something with them, like some pumpkin, some juice, some jam, and they was shocked, how it's working. But it's working if you're doing this properly. And about cows, that also when you have a milk, you can do whatever you want. You can make this ghee, dahi, yogurt, some sweets, and everything. Advaita is he like daily we will do something, some arrangements for winter time or some like preparations for full year. And like 1 week we stay in this farm, and 1 week we go for book distribution. 1 week we stay in the farm, and 1 week we go for book distribution. So almost like this. And when you do book distribution, you do this intensive programs, book distribution. And when they go back to farm, you preparing all these jams, milk, this, everything. Also every day, like from morning till evening, like we have like 100 liters of milk, like this big quantity of milk, and you should vaporizing, and you make some cream, and then you make some yogurt, and you can see some ghee from milk directly. All the processes is there, and you can see how it's working. I don't know really, when somebody can tell me, it's not possible to live in the farm, how we can survive, no money, we should work, we should have some money, salary, like this. But for that, no, for 1 week, you can produce so many things like sweets, ghee, this is some butter. It's enough for 2-3 months. If you're living in a village, you can purchase some rice, you can purchase all these kinds of spices, you can go this. For 1 week, 2-3 months, you can survive. If you will do this every day, I don't know what will happen. It's like Nanda Maharaj, when they have so much this is cream, so much butter, even they playing like this, they give like charity, like anything, there's have so many cows. I don't know, even in Russia, but to speak if you go to South Russia, you can go to India, Krishna gave this process not like we can think this is impossible. No, this is working, this is working even now. Even in Kali Yuga, when everything is collapsed, all the nature and the climate, everything is now it's also. And it means the perfection of human life is attained by following 3 principles of civilization: protecting the cows, maintaining the Brahminical culture, and above all, becoming pure devotee of the Lord. If you try to follow the instructions of Supreme Personality of Godhead, you will be satisfied. This is secret. Working is not working, but if you perform these instructions, if you try to do this, whatever is spoken by Guru Maharaj and spoken by Shri Krishna, you will be satisfied. Otherwise, you don't have a faith. All these people, as the scientists, they told, all your teachings is based on the faith only. How you can feel this, how you can accept that the moon is more, like sun is more close than the moon, and how is possible, how to accept that we have living entities in other planets, and how you can accept like karma is there, incarnation is there. All your knowledge is based only on faith, they told it. But what about your knowledge? What about your knowledge? How? Also, I came once in one shop where they selling some special device, and because of this device you can see some another planets, like how you calling this, like telescope. And I asked that person who is selling these telescopes, I asked, could you tell me what is more close to Earth, moon or sun? He told, I cannot, because it is according to some special literature. They have some special formulas, they have some special knowledge, and they have different. they have different knowledge and different literatures. It means your eyes is imperfect, your senses is imperfect, and telescope producing also by your imperfect senses, also imperfect. And through this imperfect telescope, by your imperfect senses, you try to understand what is true, what is not. And because of that, you can see like they also change every time. They change some systems of education. Every time they told, oh, this is true, and after a few years they told, no, this is not true. Now we have another truth, and every time they change. This means their knowledge is not absolute truth, not fixed. But Veda is absolute, and because of that, we should have a faith. Otherwise, it's not working. If student is coming to university and he don't have a faith that this knowledge is true, that is a spiritual master, is it bona fide spiritual master or some teacher is bona fide, this knowledge is bona fide, and the benefit of this knowledge is bona fide, it will be beneficial for me. If you don't have this faith, it's not working. If some student is coming to university and he told, I don't believe you, to teacher, I don't believe you. How can he accept this knowledge if he don't believe the teacher? If he don't have faith or knowledge, how he can progress, elevate his consciousness? It's not working. Because of that, we should have some faith. Of course, it should be not blind faith. But at least you should start. Like you can see when you read this Bhagavad Gita, in introduction, Srila Prabhupada have this statement. You should have faith like Krishna, Supreme Personality of God. Otherwise, it's not working. And when I read first time Bhagavad Gita, I thinking, what is this? This is brainwash. How it's possible? Why I should accept someone like Supreme Personality of God? God does not exist. It's one. But maybe some energy is there. Some energy is there. Maybe is working. But you should accept Krishna, the person who is spoken Bhagavad Gita and Kurukshetra, no, you should accept him like supreme. And your mind is completely disagree. No. But when you read another points, you can see this is really like this. Yes. You can see the influence of material energy. You can see this. Oh, this is soul is there, and the behavior, and these feelings, and this is it. But Western mind is very difficult to accept someone who is the supreme, because you're thinking I'm supreme. Maybe you're not like a creator of all universe, but everything depends on me. Whatever I want, it will be possible. But it's like this. Like we should accept, and faith should be there, some kind of faith. But it should be not blind faith. Like Guru Maharaj also gave this example. That Chandrachar Prabhu also told yesterday that they told like just believe. Jesus is there. He's good. Faith is required, but then knowledge is coming. Knowledge will be there also. By faith we will go to knowledge, and by knowledge we can increase our faith. And he gave this Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 shlok number 2. He gave this Yanam teham sa vigyanam idam vakshyam ashishataha yatva mam bhuyon yaj jatva jnatavyam avashishyate. He told like through this faith he told to Arjuna, now you have faith, now I will give you knowledge. You're ready for this. Knowledge is required. Because of that, we have so many literature, so many books, and we have the process, and we follow like in university. Same. You cannot like become like on the top if you don't have a knowledge. Knowledge is there, but you cannot approach this perfection of life without guru, without spiritual master. And we should have this faith because Srila Prabhupada also gave us example, when he came to Western countries, he tried to introduce the chanting of Hare Krishna, Mahamantra. And that times, even in India, it was not everywhere. You can take Orissa, it was there. You can take Vrindavan, it was there. You can take Mayapur, was there. But not like anywhere. It was not all part of India, and they chanting Hare Krishna, and they follow Krishna consciousness. But Prabhupada tried to introduce this knowledge and chanting of Hare Krishna in West, who is very, very far away from this proper understanding. But Srila Prabhupada tried, and he was success, because he had a faith. Many people tried before, but not successfully. And Srila Prabhupada, because he has some strong faith in the words of his spiritual master, is possible. And when we have also strong faith in the instructions of our spiritual master, also is possible. And we can see the Guru Maharaj, our Guru Maharaj, he spoke same, he's speaking same like Srila Prabhupada message. Because he accepts this is very close to his heart, and he want to perform this, whatever give instructions by his spiritual master, and now he gave it to us. This is really very important. But this is not possible without Brahmanical culture. This is not possible. And the one is Guru Maharaj, good brothers, he told Bhaktivedanta Purna Swami, he tried to teach this culture to Westerners. But he told this is after many years, he told us it's like you can try to describe the different colors to blind color person. It's almost not possible, because how we can describe if he is blind color? How we can describe the colors? But Guru Maharaj told I disagree, because we can find Brahmanas everywhere. And when you can find Brahmanas, you can teach them, and then they can re-establish Varnashrama. It means Brahmanical culture is very important. And Brahmana is who is understand the Brahman. He understand the spiritual part of our life. He have a understanding what is consciousness. Consciousness is like if you see the consciousness from a personal side. Consciousness is mean you can be conscious, but what you can realize, what you can understand. The Krishna conscious person can realize Krishna is there, and Krishna has some desires. He has some relatives and devotees is there. The pastimes is there. This is Krishna consciousness. It's not impersonal. This is the Brahman. He can realize what is the Krishna consciousness, and then he can teach also. Because the Brahmana is not teaching patana, because through these teachings, he can realize more. And this is naturally for all the Brahmanas, for all this Brahmanical culture. And only having knowledge, this is not enough. Because we should give this knowledge and realize this knowledge. Like on the meaning of this Bhakti Shastri course. Many people is coming to this Bhakti Shastri course. And they have this knowledge. But Guru Maharaj gave this very, very bright example. What is the conclusion? What is the fruit of proper studying the Bhakti Shastri course? You heard about this? No? He told the person who is studying properly, he cannot sit. He is like how he told this one, burst out. He's like a blasting, he want to distribute books. This is naturally is coming, because you realize the Brahman, you understand the nature, you understand the bhakti process. And immediately, what you want to do? You want to give this knowledge to another people. How you can do? Through books. He told this is the fruit, this is the conclusion, this is the proper understanding of Bhakti Shastri course. He gave this example. It's really amazing, because usually we are like thinking this person who is going to Bhakti Shastri course is like a pandit. He's studying Shastra and this is thinking. They make some essays, writing is there. But what is in the end of this understanding? And also he gave this interesting points too. Before, when you go to Bhakti Shastri, better to have some experience in the temple. Like you're washing the pots, cleaning the floors, and do some book distribution. And because of that, you can understand the Srila Prabhupada books more. The understanding is, this is working like this. Yesterday, we spoke about this, like this very bright example in the lectures that Guru Maharaj gave us about washing the pots, how this pot washing? Pot washing?
Pot washing, preaching, and false.
Yes. Pot washing, preaching, and false ego. This is amazing. And he told us example. Through pot washing, you can understand more than even you can read the Shastra. Because in the beginning, our understanding and our intelligence is completely dirty. Our consciousness is completely dirty, our heart is completely dirty, our desires is completely material. And when you're washing this, it's amazing how it's working, You from a side, you will see the person is coming to Brahmacharya ashram, and you're expecting like he should start the Shastra, he should perform some yagya, and because of that, no. You should go to washing toilet. This is brush. You should go to washing toilet. Yesterday I also told this example, but it is a very bright example. And Guru Maharaj also gave this example in one of his lectures. But I met this devotee, the devotee about whom Guru Maharaj spoke. I met this. He was professor. He's professor in some university in some European country. And we visiting this country and visiting the temple, and I met this disciple of Guru Maharaj, not disciple, but he's a very respectful Guru Maharaj. And he came to Salem and he was 50 years old. And when he came for Salem, and he's professor and status professor, 50 years old, and he told, what is my seva? And they told, you should washing toilets, clean the toilets, cleaning toilets. Salem toilets, they have like many, like maybe 12 or 14, something like this, something like 12, 20 toilets, and this is, no light is there, and sometimes because no electricity, and not usually brahmachari not using some candles, because already you know how many steps you should go. You know, because you do this every day, even dark night, you know where is the door, where is the tap, you know everything. But sometimes brahmachari is not so careful, this is after morning this is completely dirty. And you should clean the stool, you're a professor, you're not like doing this every day, the mopping, everything. But he did like almost 6 months. And his mother calling him, oh my dear son, how are you doing there? You're in India. For Europeans, India is like some very dirty place, and the people is very poor and very disease and dirty and this. And she asked him, what are you doing there? This India, please come back. You're like beautiful European flat and all like this. And what is your engagement? He told her, I'm washing toilets. And she told, oh, how's possible? Please come back, you're my son, what? And then, next 6 months, he did Sankirtan Yaga. He is doing book distribution. Also in India, it's very tough, the heat is there, and they are not proper like food, this so spicy, this. It's very big challenge for professor, who is 50 years old person. And he told this was very tough. But now I can tell you that this was best year in my life. He told this is for all my life, for all those 50 years, it was best year. And because we cannot understand how it's working, but pot washing, this is really, this is very also bright example when someone came to Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Guru, told, I want to speak with your guru. I have some question. I want to in the mood of challenge. He came and disciples came to Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Guru, told there's one person waiting you. And Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Guru told, just give him some pots. When he washed the pots, because now I'm busy, he can wash the pots, and when I will be free, I will speak with him. I will speak with him. And that person went for washing the pots, and Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Guru told, you can invite him, and they invite him. Do you have some questions? No. No questions. I understand. No, this is working like this. Simply washing, some realization is coming. Oh, you have so many questions, like why is working like this, why it is like this, like this, like this. Knowledge is revealed in your consciousness. This is amazing. In book distribution also, we have many examples, and when you go outside, and you can tell that many times for people like some, whatever you read in Prabhupada books, but during the Sankirtan Yagya, you also can realize this. This is amazing how it's working. This is the process. This is the real Yagya. And Brahmanas they can teach, they can give the knowledge. Whatever they read and whatever realize, they can teach. And also, if you're doing perfectly, if you're doing properly, if you perform your prescribed duties properly, you also can elevate your consciousness. For example, in the beginning, like you get the Brahmanical initiation. Of course, you're thinking, who am I to be a Brahmana? Almost the old devotees who get this initiation, they're thinking I'm not qualified, really. When I also came to Savisaj Prabhu and I told Savisaj Prabhu, Guru Maharaj told I should take initiation, the Brahmanical initiation. But I think I'm completely not qualified. What I should do, maybe I should learn something like this. But you're never be qualified. It's not like, now I qualified, now I feel myself, I'm Brahmana. Like this now, please. Now, please. I'm ready. No, it's like position. Like Brahma have position, Indra have position, and some living entity take this position. Like Brahma is not like eternally Brahma. Some living being came to this position. Now he is Brahma. Is a living entity. Is not. We don't have a qualified living entities. Krishna became a Brahman, Brahma, and some living entity take the post of the position of Indra, and also we take the position of Brahmana. But we are not Brahmanas, We are Jivas, We are eternally servants of Lord Shri Krishna, and we have some our Svarupa, and we are living in the spiritual world. But now, because of our condition, we should accept this position of Brahmana. And Prabhupada also gave this very bright example. When person is going to some playing a role, some theater or some opera, like he's playing some characters, some actors, and he's playing like very brightly, intensive, he's completely in the mood of this person, which role he took. And then he is coming back to his house, and he is continuing to play a role. This is ridiculous, this is what are you doing? You are not this person. You're only playing this role only for few minutes, for few hours, but you are not that person. And we are also not Brahmanas, we are not like brahmacharis, but we take a part of this, and we should follow these prescribed duties of the system of Varnashram. And because of that we became pure. And after some time we can understand what is our real position, and what is a real position in the spiritual world. But before of this, we should do so many things. I want to read these sections of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7 canto, 11 chapter, but we don't have so much time. And I want to read another section, because our good brother from Russia, he composed one book about Varnashrama. And in that book, he took not all the main quotes given by our spiritual master about Varnashrama. This is really amazing, because when you read this in Srimad Bhagavatam, or you're hearing the Srila Prabhupada lectures, we can see some points, but all these points like mixed with another points. And our consciousness cannot perceive the importance sometimes, because it is like a little bit mixed, like this. But when it's going like one book, like Guru Maharaj, you can see the Mother Master and so on speaking strongly. You can see all the quotes given by Srila Prabhupada and all this, and previous acharyas. You can understand more, because it's like concentrate, nothing else, only this topic, this subject. And Guru Maharaj gave many lectures regarding this Varnashrama and the importance, and that his disciple, our good brother, he compiled this book. And of course, this is one point is that he is compiled in Russian language, and now he translated this Russian book, because some devotees translated lectures Guru Maharaj from English to Russian, and he wrote this book in the Russian language. And when he heard these lectures, but now he is translated again from Russian to English, and also this is not like a imperfect translation, because there's true translator. Maybe in future he will do this directly from English lectures. He can take all these quotes, because timing is there. And I want to read, because we have few minutes, I want to read this some points, because this will help us to increase the faith. Because faith also, we have some faith in the process, otherwise we cannot perform this process. But our faith can increase because of knowledge. And when we have the examples also. Because otherwise it's difficult to do something if you don't have a proper example. For example, the Srila Prabhupada disciples, they have the very bright example. Because Srila Prabhupada have a faith. When you have a strong faith, another person understands, he knows what to do. Because if you go to some doctor, and he don't have a faith, or maybe I should cut here, and maybe I should cut here, no, maybe it's not proper, you're thinking, well, what is going on, that person don't know what to do, he's maybe better to go to another doctor. And spiritual master are same also. If you're thinking, this person don't know what to do, and you also have doubts, and you also have no strong faith. When you have this example, like Srila Prabhupada example, he's completely fixed, no compromise, only like this. We should do like this, we should do like this. Prabhupada is not possible, Prabhupada is not possible, Prabhupada is not possible. We should do like this, and in the end we see this is possible. But this is also, this is example and faith on the Shastra. Otherwise it will be very difficult. So, few quotes from our main program. Srila Prabhupada said, book distribution and farming is our solid program. She can change the world, they can change the whole world. Srila Prabhupada told. The book distribution and farm project. Book distribution already is there, farm projects. Because of this, millions and millions people can join. Because in the beginning also we can thinking, how is possible these books, we distributed these books and maybe it's not working, so many books is distributed, but we can see the stories, all of us, how we came to Krishna consciousness movement. You can see that all of us, because of books, maybe even somebody can take a birth and some family devoted, but their fathers and grandfathers, they came by books. And this is also a very good example. When you have some experience. I had this also experience when I started to perform book distribution in Russia. At that time, they produced a new law. According to this law, some rules and regulations, the government, they create some law. And according to the law, you cannot invite no one to temple, and you cannot ask donation, and you cannot selling the books, spiritual books. It means three things you cannot do this. You cannot invite, you cannot ask donation, you cannot sell the books. And how you can go? And if you will broke the rule, this means it's a big penalty, it's big money, and they can close the temple. Because by force they can, now you make some crime, you broke our rule, now we have a permission to close your temple now, finish. No temples, no namahadas, no devotional service, nothing. And because of that, many devotees became afraid. And they stopped book distribution, they stopped Harinam Sankirtan. They start to live in temple, no Harinam, no book distribution, nothing. And few devotees still they doing the book. And I only joined on the few months. I joined maybe 2-3 months, and I read Prabhupada books. I understand the Harinam Sankirtan is very powerful. And if I want to go elevate my consciousness, I should perform Sankirtan. But no one don't want to go. And only 2 devotees they not agree. No, we don't want to stop. We want to do book distribution Harinam Sankirtan. And join them. I started to do book distribution, and it was very difficult because you cannot ask money, and you cannot show the books. This means you should be wearing the karmi dress, and you have some special bag, and in the bag you have some few books, and you can approach some person, and you should see some police is there or not, and maybe this person is police, and maybe he will be angry because of you, can call police, and will be very difficult. It was very difficult, and this means you should start to speak with him, and after a few minutes, like 1-2 minutes, you can understand he's favorable or not, and then you can show him book. But also, if you afraid to show, and you think he was thinking, what is this? What is going on? You were thinking like this. He was a very crazy person. You should like openly show this, like, oh, this book for you. But at the same moment, some police should be maybe, because you're doing distribution, some where is many people is there, and where is many people, police also is there. It means they're going everywhere, and they can see, oh, this person selling the books, and they can catch you. This was very difficult, and because of that we distributed like maybe 5 to 10 small books, because you cannot ask a donation, you ask something like, because you cannot mention how much price and how much the people can pay for this, and some people can give literally some coins, and we're selling only small books, and we're doing this after breakfast. We went for usually we're going for book distribution, and in midday we're going for take prasadam in Govindas. And when I came to Govindas, I helped this manager of this Govindas. I have this good relationship, owner of this Govindas. I told, can I come every day to take prasadam here? He told, no problem, but you should distribute 5 mahabhik minimum. If you distribute 5 mahabhik, I will give you prasadam. Because he was a temple president, and he was book distributor. He know like how to inspire to distribute more books. For him it's no problem. He can feed many brahmacharis, but he told 5 mahabhik. And I told to another brahmachari, now is new rule. We should distribute like at least 5 mahabhik, and then we can get the prasadam. They told, no, it's not possible. Even 1 mahabhik is very difficult. How you can distribute 1 mahabhik? Even few small books is so tough. And I told her, I will try. And that first day I took this 5 mahabhik, like 2 Krishna books. We have a Krishna book in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. I took Science of Self-Realization, is also mahabhik, and Prabhupada is also mahabhik. All these books is mahabhik in Russia, because it's more than 500 pages. They did, I don't know, for marathon maybe, because of 4 scores. In Bhagavad Gita. And I distributed 3 mahabhik, and I was completely hungry, I was completely, I think, I'm hungry, I want to eat, take some prasadam, because maybe 4 or 5 hours, for 3 mahabhik, 5 hours maybe I distributed, maybe 5-6 hours. And I'm thinking, I should go to take prasadam. I should beg them, please give me prasadam, I want to eat. Please, I not distributed like. And on the way to Govindas, this is nearby, maybe 15 minutes by walking. I met one Mataji, and she was very favorable. And I told her about Krishna and about the beauty of Krishna. And that time we were speaking only like completely Krishna, 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 Krishna. And he told, oh, it's interesting. And she took Krishna book part 2, because first one I distributed to another person. And I think one book is remained, Bhagavad Gita is remained. How we can distribute Bhagavad Gita in Russia? No. And this is in that time. And almost like as maybe 100 meters is remained to this Govindas. I approached some person, he was in car, and I told him, do you know Bhagavad Gita? And he told, yes. But if you distribute Bhagavad Gita in Russia, it means like something amazing. If some brahmacharis come back to temple, he told, I distributed Bhagavad Gita today, and everyone, oh, who is it? Who took Bhagavad Gita? How it was? No, tell us how it's possible. No, it's you distributed Bhagavad Gita. No, yes, it was amazing. You distributed Bhagavad Gita. And I asked that person, do you know Bhagavad Gita? He told, yes. 15 years ago, I read Bhagavad Gita, and this book has changed my life. After that, I just have another type of relationship, understanding this. And I thought, what happened now? Do you have Bhagavad Gita now? He told, no, I'm shifting my things from one city to another city, and I gave this Bhagavad Gita to another person. I thought, you should have this Bhagavad Gita. He told, yes, I want this Bhagavad Gita. I know. How much is this? And he gave big donation, and I was completely in ecstasy, thinking, this is Tatarstan, this is the Muslim area, Muslim region. Person know Bhagavad Gita, and he was completely happy. And at that time I lose my hunger. I don't want to eat. I don't want to take a rest. I want to distribute more books. And I ran into this Govinda's restaurant and told, do you have more books? Do you have more books? Give me more. I want to distribute more. I don't want to take prasadam. I don't want to take a rest. I want to distribute more, because you know this when you have inspiration, because something is, some magic, some mystic is happening in your life. You know, take a little bit, cool down, just take some prasadam. It was an ecstasy, you know. If it's possible, and you have faith. Before you thinking even one Mahabik is not possible, but you distribute 5 in the place, and all these people is for specific people. You know, you cannot like some Krishna arrangement. And after a few days, again I went for book distribution, and again one book is remained. And I met same Mataji who took the second part of Krishna book, and she told, "Hey, you cheating me! You give me a second part. Where is first?" I thought this one, and this last one, 5th book was number 1, this first part of Krishna book. And this is this one. She told, "Yes, give me." I gave her. She paid, and this was last 5. And again, I went for Govinda's Day Prasadam. And after a few days, I was in same point, same street. And again, one book is remained. Again, Bhagavad Gita. And again, this mother came and she told, I read this first canto and second canto of this, or second part of Krishna book, for few days.
Wow.
Few days she is finished. And now I want to read Bhagavad Gita, but I cannot find where is this Bhagavad Gita. I told this man, he's here. And she said, "Oh, give me please." And she took this Bhagavad Gita and gave big donation, and it was complete. And I said, "What is going on?" And I was thinking, how is possible when you're starting to practice only a few months, and you can see how it's working. This is really amazing, you know. You're thinking this is really Krishna is exist. No, this is who can arrange this, all these things, you know. Who can give you this determination, understanding? Who can inspire that person to come, to take, to read, to take more, to give donation? You know, this is really amazing. You can see how it's working, and faith is required. Otherwise, it's not possible. How we can go outside for book distribution? How we can wake up early, do this, all this? Without faith, it's not possible. Okay, this time is over, but one quote. We can understand Srila Prabhupada's desire from his books, talks, and lectures. And the quote, by reading Srila Prabhupada books, listening to his talks and lectures, we can understand that Srila Prabhupada wanted to establish Varnashrama, forming communities, simple living, higher thinking, gurukulas, and I am very pleased with those devotees who do this. Srila Prabhupada does. This means Guru Maharaj, he wants to satisfy Srila Prabhupada. And he wants to give us understanding of importance of this established Varnashrama. And he told, I am very pleased with those devotees who do this. It means also for us, at times we are asking, oh, Guru Maharaj, what we should do, give us some special instructions. Everything is there. Everything, even more than everything, you know. So much we should do. Okay, some questions, comments, disagreement.
You said you're living on a farm for some time in Russia?
Yes.
So you're like farming and producing milk?
Yes.
You know how to do the butter and yogurt and everything?
Yes.
That's exciting.
Advaita is professional completely, because I finished my education in Salem 1 year. Then I went for South Korea for 2 months for book distribution. And Advaita already also, he leave all his job, family, parents, and everything. He said, I also want to be a brahmachari. And he went for this farm. And he started to do all these things. And I joined them after South Korea. It means Advaita have experience like 1 year, maybe something. Myself maybe half a year. It means we have like a good experience how it's working, how you can produce from raw milk. You first of all you take a cream, and all this whatever is remain after cream, when you separate cream, This is usually it's useless, because what you will do this without fatty, it's not fatty milk, but we have boiled this and we make some paneer, like without fatty, like because many yogi people, like who perform some yoga, they some yoga clubs, they cannot take these fatty products, and they like without fat, and no problem. We have so much. Even we make the burfi also without fat, and yogurt and the paneer, and you have a cream. It means when you take the cream and you produce after this cream butter, and from butter the ghee. And this is ghee. This is you can, when you're selling the ghee, this is enough for cover. This is all the work, and this is milk, and this. But same, you have this is paneer also, because usually they're not using this milk and this. And you have this paneer, and you have this burfi, and we're selling this. And so much money.
You are selling it
Yes, for devotees.
to devotees.
Yes, because when we visiting the farm for 1 week, we produce all these sweets like halwa, some special type of with honey. When you oil, you press some seeds of sunflower, pumpkin seeds, and we have this oil, this natural oil, not like from shop. And when you have this, what is remain after this, after seeds, when you smash them, you have oil, and what is remain from the seeds. And when you mix with this some pataka, or mix with some honey, it became like delicious. And you put some like this some roast flour, it became like sweets. And we're producing these milk products, vegetables. And when we go for book distribution, some place, some cities, devotees is there, and they accommodate us, and some congregation is there, and we're selling for them. They ask me, can you bring some ghee, can you bring this, and we give them, and they're very happy, because everything is natural. We not put some chemicals and all those. And the money was, no, really, you have book distribution, you have money, and you have these products, you have money. And we have so much. They think, how is possible brahmachari living like this? The festivals, new cars, and all this dress, and all they building some temples, and all this. They think, how is possible? This Srila Prabhupada, book distribution and farm is our solid program. That's it. No need to create something. No, we should make some programs to collect money and this and this. Farm communities and book distribution. This is I have experience also. When you have this experience, you have a faith, because you have a knowledge how to do this, how it's working. Even the place where it's the only 3 months, but it's also good. 3 months you're only doing this, or is field working. All 8 months, 9 months, you can do book distribution. It's very nice. You should go some in other countries. You can go to India. You can go this. Only 3 months you should work, because sometimes brahmachari is thinking, you should growing the vegetables. It's not so inspired yourself. All these gems and all. You thinking but after some time also taste is coming for this also. Because this is satisfied for guru, and this is very, very essential for another devotees. They can come, you can make festivals, you can feed them with natural products. You can go to the field, take a carrot, you can take some pumpkin, you can take directly from very fresh. And when you're cooking something for Krishna, from these products is very tasty. It's really very tasty. When you take the water from some spring, and you take these natural products, fresh products, and you're cooking this on the ghee, on the fire, and what. It is very tasty, very tasty. People, when the sun is coming, they don't want to go back to cities. In the beginning, it's like austere, because you're living no comfortable life. But they don't want to go back. Their faces became bright, they're shining, and they smile, and they became healthy, and they feeling yourself better, They think, but then they go back again to city, and again they cover the consciousness, and they think, oh, this is good. how we can go to farm, this is difficult, how we can survive. But example is there, it's possible. We have this experience. Okay, Grand Haraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai,
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
All Distribution Farm Communities ki
Jai.
jai.
Is it gonna knock out?
I'm gonna take the soda. All the talk about ghee.